I'm Erik Naso with newshooter.com, and we're at NAB 2019, and I'm at Spiffy Gear. And I'm with, hey, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. So you have some really cool new products here. I'm actually wearing one. Tell me about it.
You are. So they're called Lumees. It's the first cinematic grade wearable light. And the idea is that you have a light that is always with you. So if you need something, just like a little bit of fill, or you need a low light key for a car, for an elevator, for a bathroom. So it's just there, you slap it on, and it's with you. So they're splash proof. They have an internal battery. It'll run for over an hour. And you can see how much ambient we have here. Mm-hmm. So I would say roughly at a selfie distance, it still makes. Let me do it on the camera side. It still makes a difference.
You have like two kits of your specular lights right up above us.
And there's like the soft box, and it's still bright enough to make a difference, right?
Yeah. And these are the same LEDs you're using in specular?
These are the same high qualities LEDs that we're using for specular. These are new ones. These are RGB. So we have two flavors. One is bicolor, and you can cycle through the colors. So it'll go from 2700 to 6500, and there are 4 degrees of brightness. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna put it aside. And for this one, it's RGB. So you go 4 level of brightness, and again you can cycle through RGB, and then within each color you can cycle through the hue circle. It's magnetic, so you can just put it on any magnetic surface and it stays in there. There's a little thread hole, so you can put it on like any nail that you have in the wall or something that you used to be hanging a picture on. Yep. You can just put it on there.
Yep. And it also is so lightweight, like it doesn't weigh anything. You can gaff this so easily with very little.
Less than 100. I don't know what it was. It's just like nothing.
Yeah,
it's
really
nothing. And so you can just easily gaff it or put some scotch on it. We also have effects. So let's say you need a police car in the background.
There you go.
So you go like this, and you get instant police car, right? So if you put this on the window of a car, you're shooting your talent. Yeah. It'll look like there's a police car outside the lot.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty great. How did you come up with this idea? Because this is really like out of the box. So
we were thinking, how can we make DP's life easier? And we were thinking, like, what are they using? So the vision was that, how grip guys always have this big bundle of gaffer here, saying, wouldn't it be awesome if that was a light? You can either have a few of them on your wrist, or like on the small thing here, you can put a few of them. And then if the DP goes, hey, can I have a little bit of accent here or a splash of color there? You just go, oh, no problem. Yeah. There you go. And you just stick it in there.
So how much are they going to retail for, and when are people be able to buy them?
So we don't have definite pricing or availability yet, but we're looking at end of May-ish at around $50-ish. So this is like the price range and the timeline.
You thinking about selling them in kits? Because I'm sure people are going to want more than one at a time.
We will definitely have kits. So we will make it very easy for people to make the right decision.
And charging them up is pretty simple. You can use a USB, like kind of a charger.
Yeah, so you can charge them via micro USB. So there's a small port here. And the cool thing is that if you connect them to USB, like a USB block, they will run forever. But also they will light while they are charging. So
that's good.
So if you had them on a set for an hour and they were charging, you can take it off. They will still get another hour out of them.
Now, you talked about using them in video production, but I could actually see this being used in practical senses, like maybe for models or in photography, and doing some kind of creative fashion things with them as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we're thinking light painting. It could be an accessory, but I think that for this one, it's a utility. So the market is even bigger than just photography, right? I'm thinking camping, sports like bicycling or jogging. So all of these are things that we have in mind. Yeah. But we'll just see where the market takes us.